I'm Jon Chattman. I'm here with Cena.
That's me.
What's up, man?
Legendary, man.
Legendary.
I've been trying to spread the word. September 10th.
Now, is it nice for you to just kind of play an ordinary guy? You're not kind of a cop, or you're not, a Marine or a championship wrestler.
Yes, because I'm really just an ordinary guy.
Yeah,
So
you seem that way.
It is. It's very cool to be able to do that, and everyone was so surprised by it. Like, wow, pretty dramatic role for you.
Yeah.
I was really just a normal, pretty much everyday guy who a little bit hard on his luck, but pretty much a normal dude. So that was very gratifying.
Now, how does it work with the WWE? Do they send you scripts, or are you at the point where you have a couple of movies under your belt where you get scripts sent to you?
It actually works both ways.
Okay.
In this case, Mike Pavone, head of WWE Studios, just really wanted me to read this script.
Mm-hmm.
I get scripts sent to me all the time. Every once in a while, they'll have a specific project. Hey, listen, we really think you should do this. In the case of Legendary, Mike just kind of threw it on the table and said, listen, this may not be you at all. I'm trying to make this movie for a while. See if you like it. Right. And I really loved it, and they needed a project for me, and we kind of we hit it off after I read the script, and away we go.
Now, this is your first movie, really, where you're kind of, I don't want to say you're not the star, because you definitely are.
No, it's
but
totally true.
It's totally an ensemble piece.
Yes.
I mean, I'm assuming that was another big job.
Not the lead. That is actually that.
Yeah.
I really, it wasn't a concern because the read was so good.
Right.
The script read so well, and the cast is a knockout.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they got so many great people involved with the movie. But like I said, I just like the story and wanted to be involved.
Now, did you chase Danny Glover around the set and beg him to say I'm too old for this shit?
Absolutely not. But I know there were times where he was just looking at us all and thinking of it. Too old for this shit, these guys, whatever. But no, that would be like him chasing me around and saying, hey man, do this for me, do this for me.
Right.
I certainly have a professional understanding and respect for it.
You were a little tempted. A little?
I think we all were.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm guessing that you're going to get a lot of people talking to you. Well, it's not so much of a stretch. You're kind of in a movie that deals with wrestling, and I'm totally speaking in generic terms. But this really is a departure for you. You're required to not simply be there, you're actually acting.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, how important is acting to you? I mean, is this something that just you stumbled on through, wrestling, or is it something that you're really serious about?
Initially, the opportunity came up with WWE Studios. I certainly wouldn't be doing any of this without them. But if you watch the movie, and I'm very pleased with the movie and my performance, I think it's something that I certainly know that I'd like to pursue. I'd like to try to develop a future in, and I'm just glad to be fortunate enough to have this opportunity. And whatever comes my way, I'm gonna take it one project at a time. As cliche as it may sound.
Do you consider yourself a wrestler first, actor second?
Absolutely. And actually, they're extensions of themselves, man. The name of the company is World Wrestling Entertainment. We're at the very forefront about who we are. We're an episodic television show.
Right.
We just use the physical aspect as a medium to send our message. So they go hand in hand.
Well, it's the quintessential soap opera for guys, as far as I'm concerned.
It absolutely is.
Yeah. Now, I'm a lifelong wrestling fan. I grew up on Randy Savage and Tatanka. Of all people, I name dropped Tatanka. You had a whole laundry list, but you go with Tatanka. Now, I know this is the same thing with you, where you grew up and you knew right away what you wanted to be, right? More or less?
I knew when I got an opportunity to do this,
Yeah.
I first didn't even know how to become involved in this industry.
Yeah.
But once I did, and I knew that, okay, they were a place to go train, I knew that I was going to give it the best shot I possibly could.
Right.